Good evening, everybody. It's your girl, Miss Eha. Thank y'all so much for coming back to join with Trish the podcast. We're right here in Mobile, Alabama. We got a different setup tonight because my guy DJ Tech is not here, so we're gonna have to do what he do on his own. I got my guy over here, my cousin, my favorite. Who are you? Unfocused already.
What you mean? This big rap, man. Y'all already know what it is.
Y'all already know what it is. And it's me, like I said, Miss Eha. We are missing one of our guests. She is tardy, and that is Miss Shay. She is officially on suspension for being late after tonight. But listen, come on in the room. Can't wait to talk to you. We're gonna talk about tonight.
We're gonna talk about the Diddy situation.
What the Diddy Yo? What is going on? And if you got any comments, you got something to say, you want to jump on the screen, I might even be able to help you out with that tonight. But be a little bit patient with me because, as I said, I don't really do this by myself normally. But anywho, we're gonna talk about Diddy. We're also gonna get into some relationship talk as per usual. I'm gonna talk about makeup gifts, right? I want to know what your thoughts are on makeup gifts, because we're gonna talk about makeup gifts. We're gonna talk about relationship balance. We're gonna talk about sexy red. Tonight.
Yeah, we do.
So, I always got to give you my medical disclaimer when we get started. Neither myself, Patricia Reed, aka Miss Eli Benjaminez, or Journey with Trish LLC is here to give you any type of medical or psychiatric advice. If you are having any trouble in any of those areas tonight, I would refer you to your nearest emergency room or your primary care provider, because I am not your provider tonight.
So if you got an itch, you need to go see somebody.
And it ain't me.
If that thing ain't smelling
right. My God, he already getting started. Already. So what we gonna talk about Diddy? First of all,
we're gonna jump straight into Diddy. I think we should let some more people come on before we get into Diddy.
Jump straight to questions.
Everybody talking about Diddy. And I just feel like they being, I don't know. I have to hear what you think about it.
Well, no. Because what do I think? It's so many facets of it. So I might have one idea on one part of it, but that might not be my whole idea of it. But it's a lot of things being said about it, that are just all over the place. Like one post I saw today was about all the celebrities who have been stuck to him like glue over all these years. Number one, who are the people that are I hope if somebody come and tell you something about me, whether it's true or not, at least act like, you know what I'm saying? It don't seem like he got no support. Even if you Trish, was wrong, but I got your back. Here.
Bottom line is niggas turned on Diddy.
I told you about saying the N-word on here.
Black folks turned on Diddy immediately. And I don't mean black folks. I mean N-words turned on Diddy because that man is an icon. That man that put in work all these years. Now, with the Cassie situation, she accused him, he settled, that's all.
Well, now when it comes to that part, listen, I'm with Cassie. I got to be on Cassie.
But that cat, he said it's not an admission of guilt. He just wanted her to shut up talking about it.
And then all the people that all of a sudden came out of the woodwork. I ain't out in the industry.
And see, he shouldn't have paid Cassie because that's what struck everything up. When he paid Cassie, everybody figured they can get a free payday off of. But now everybody trying to say Diddy touching children and
everybody's saying everything. People are saying things, and some of it might be made up, it might even be real pictures. But there have been some real interviews with people talking that are all of a sudden accusing him of these things, and I'm like, why now? It's probably ain't even got everybody can have no NBA because he wasn't always in a place where it was even. Mm-hmm. So I can't say I believe.
But here's the thing: if it's all bootleg people, it ain't nobody with any substance. It seems like one is a chain dog. She come out of nowhere. Her face gotta be I don't agree with that. How come she can accuse him of something, but stay at Jane Doe so don't nobody know who she is?
Or what?
Scared of what?
Kind of stuff that
Scared of what? They saying the same stuff to Diddy.
What you mean?
You see what I'm saying? They being ugly to Diddy from what she accusing them about.
No, but I'm saying like maybe she's worried for her safety because some of the accusations that have been made.
But Diddy know who it is. The courts know who it is. Everybody involved in the case know who it is. The public just don't know who it is. You see, that's why she being called Jane Doe to the public.
I got you. That makes sense.
But for the people to turn around and switch on my boy, you know, I'm a man already. I grew up on a lot of Diddy. You know, I was.
You know, everybody is gonna be hand. Like I asked the question, which I ended up taking out in a lot of things. Like, because I didn't get the memo. Like, people still allowed to buy the rock. It does say rock of the choice.
Are we boycotting?
Are we boycotting these different brands?
I think he cut ties with Ciroc. I think he ended up before all this. Him and Ciroc were in a lawsuit about something.
So he don't have any more brands. I don't really think.
I mean, I don't really keep up with it. If he do,
Sean, I don't think that's really the thing.
But my thing is, why do the N-words have to believe and create all these conspiracies?
Why are we so quick to believe everything without?
Why? Especially when it's about our people. Why doesn't this kind of stuff happen?
Why?
Taylor or
innocent until
been arrested.
Right.
Yeah,
and if you do something wrong, they're gonna take it. And they're gonna run with it.
He ain't been arrested. Just because his home was raided off of accusations. Why is Homeland Security there? Homeland Security there. When they caught him at the airport on spring break with his children, they would have took him into custody then.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good. But they didn't. They didn't take him into custody then. So I don't understand why. Man, I seen people on Facebook. It wasn't just me.
Sorry.
People on Facebook commenting and making all these broad gestures about Diddy. Is the comments gonna come up on that or man, y'all hit the like button, hit the share button. Hit the like button, hit the share button. But a lot of people have a lot, and they so definite in their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like they, or even though there's no proof. Now he's supposed to have been back here, been doing all this extra gay stuff, but ain't none of it been proven. They talking about they got videos, they talking about they got this, they got that. Feds had all this stuff. They would have took my boy to jail.
I mean, but you know, he can't get in no trouble for nothing. Like he can't get in trouble if he's the accusations that are being made as far as him like being in like trafficking and like it's the same.
The trafficking thing is he flew some prostitutes in. That's what they saying. Like he flew some sex workers in to come party and of course have sex. So flying from state to state is considered sex trafficking.
Even if they were being paid?
Even if they were being paid.
And willing?
And willing. That's the whole thing.
Research.
All these trumped up charges. Why can't the smear campaign in his career because they
never recover.
And he will.
I don't think he'll.
Diddy was on his balcony today dancing.
I don't think he.
They got video of him on his balcony today dancing. Diddy can't lose. Diddy ain't gonna lose if he beat this case. Now,
and then a lot of people that's been against him for the past 2 weeks will all of a sudden be back on the Diddy.
But here's the thing: the South ain't never been a Diddy stronghold anyway. You know this. East Coast, West Coast, like the South has been the last people to deal with Diddy. I was at work the other day and
you think it would have been any difference if it was like T.I.? think it would have been a different result?
I think, yeah.
Yes.
If it had been T.I., yeah. T.I. ain't do that. Nah.
That's how
he made Trapper die. Not Trapper die. He made
and
Trapper.
We do go a little bit harder for our own down here. I'm gonna have to agree.
I mean, who's down here getting jammed up like that besides Boosie? You know, Boosie is the only one in the South that stay getting jammed up.
And not even he stayed.
I don't know. What say you? What say you about the Diddy situation, people? What else?
Big V, what's happening, sorry?
I'm still gonna say that when it comes to support or not supporting, I want to know again, like, you know how I am, Shemaya. Like, I'm typically not gonna support somebody if I don't agree with their cause, their purpose, how they handle themselves, how they talk to women. If you talk to
you
women,
don't listen to R. Kelly no more?
Oh, that's a big controversy right there.
So wait a minute, I'm answering that question. So I typically don't support people like, and if you what I was saying, if you get on Facebook like and you are very demeaning towards women, like I don't try not to do stuff like that or even spend any of my money at stuff like that, like events and stuff. However, don't make me lie to you and tell you I have not gone back and started watching the Cosby Show like we all. Everybody said it wouldn't happen, and probably 80 or 90% of the population has. Some people still won't, saying I ain't gonna do it. Kudos to you. Same thing with R. Kelly.
Bill Cosby got railroaded too.
Hey,
Bill Cosby got railroaded too.
Listen, you want to act like some of these people don't really.
Here's what I want to say.
I believe Bill Cosby.
You can't come 40 years down the line making accusations about some 40 years ago. Like,
that is the thing. I don't understand what the purpose of cause is at that point.
Because they lied. It's the rich. It's the rich taking out the rich. That's all it is.
Which is kind of similar to politics, like you be watching Power, and it's like they have to find a way to like blackmail somebody so they can get ahead. Because you never heard about Diddy until the whole situation came out. So why now all of a sudden all these allegations surfacing?
But that's what I'm saying.
And why they got nobody?
NDA agreements and stuff like that where they couldn't. And that's the problem. All of them expired at the same time.
Let me tell you. You mean to tell me somebody was scared to go to the police on Bill Cosby after he drugged and supposedly R-worded them? Like,
and so
Bill Cosby, the friendliest guy supposedly, or the nicest dad on TV, and you all these years you waited to say something.
Like, why
is it that people think that people aren't going to believe them? The backlash is going to be associated with it. How people are going to turn against you?
Oh no! I think he's too strong of a black leader. He's too strong of a. He's doing too much, giving back to black colleges, doing too much in the black community.
But what does that have to do with?
He got too. It ain't that they're telling him not to. It's the person that told them to go tell.
So that's what you think it is? Somebody that they need to go say?
Oh, no. I think it's somebody saying, hey, I need you to go say Bill Cosby did this. I need you to go say Diddy did this.
Okay.
He'll go a couple
I'm not believing that all these women is making up these accusations.
Man, 50 out of, you mean to tell me 50 women decided at the same time,
well,
at the same year.
I ain't saying all of them might not be telling the truth, but that happens. Like, you have
OJ didn't do it.
You have one person that comes up, and then that gives them the strength and the empowers them to be able to speak up as well. And that's one of the reasons why women do it, or people do it in general.
I call big cap.
I have a question. When it comes to the NDA agreement, is like sexual abuse, all of these allegations that are being made, is that
it's like crazy? Like, I didn't even know you could put an NDA agreement on
something that's illegal. Yeah.
I mean, who put an NDA agreement on crime?
That's what I'm saying. How do you put an NDA agreement on crime?
No.
So why can't they say what's happening to them or what they're accused these people of?
Exactly. Why can't they say it then?
Maybe it's like imposter syndrome.
No. Imposter syndrome is when you don't feel like you in the right space.
Some of them, if you are a sex trafficked or
Bill and I can get rich immediately.
So that doesn't mean that you're still not afraid to say something.
Right.
50 people were afraid to say something. Do you know the odds of that happening?
If he was a predator, that's what a predator is.
But 50 people.
If he was a predator, they pray.
The odds, like just say one in 100 of people actually tell their essay.
In my life, that might seem like a lot, but in his life, considering who he's coming in contact with over all these years,
That's what I'm saying.
that's not that many people. I mean, just think about a movie production set.
You don't wait 40 years to come.
Well, they did, and
they
did, but that doesn't.
and they doing the same thing they did.
It ain't been 40.
Cassie struck it off because Diddy hurt. I do believe it's some truth to what Cassie said, but they were saying she was having another man, he was paying another man.
It's in real life, even community in relationships with guys who pass them off to be friends. That's not act like that doesn't.
No, I'm not saying. If she agree with it, if she okay with it,
We're talking about not agreeing with it. She doesn't seem
after
like
all this time.
you ain't
now
never been
she
in
don't
those
agree.
situations. I've never been in this situation, but
No, I ain't never been now. You're right.
But,
I ain't never been in this situation.
you got to think. You can't always think about it from a man's perspective. Like you got to have sit down one night and have some conversations. with your
But
wife
apparently she was able to
because-
get out of the situation because she was dating Kid Cudi, which is what got his car blown. So clearly she was in a situation to get out.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Kid Cudi said Diddy car blew his car.
Allegedly.
But here's another
So
thing.
you believe him, but you just don't believe
He
them.
believed everything.
So
that-
I believe that it might have been some abuse on Cassie's side and she laid it out. At a certain point, you're not held hostage, are you? She wasn't saying that she was held.
If you've been through that type of, and I'm not here to give you any type of psychiatric advice, okay? If you need a psychiatric provider or this is sensitive for you, I understand. There's my trigger warning. Please don't watch it. Listen, I'm just saying, like when people go through these traumatic experiences, it's not like the minute you walk out of the door and you have some freedom. Like for a while, you still ain't free. Like for a while, you still dealing with the remnants to all that trauma that you've been exposed to.
Especially when you're around someone so influential.
But here's my
And the
thing.
entire world loves this person. And essentially ruin this person's image. It's all hate me. It's the whole world is against me.
But at the same, I don't care if you're the one that's hurt. If somebody committed a crime against you,
I don't know.
but at the same time, now don't get, because I've dated women and all worked before and they nothing else about it. You know what I'm saying? So I get it because it's embarrassment and it's shame attached to it for a woman. What I'm saying to you is, okay, let's say, okay, he did whatever Cassie accused him of.
Mm-hmm.
Why is these other people trying to add sauce to it?
No, because why are they any different? She went through it and it took her that long. Sometimes I'm telling you, it takes that one person to be strong enough and brave enough.
None of the
You
people
going
that
I hope it's you.
they saying,
Yeah, let me say something.
if you look at the allegations and the paperwork, they are saying they witnessed Diddy having this with another man, doing all this
I
stuff.
don't know why I always that.
They saying they witnessed. They're not saying it was them.
I don't even understand. Honestly, if I'm being truthful, I don't
And why-
understand why. I don't understand why every time something happens, we always throw out that they are gay. Because if he is gay, I don't understand at this point in time what difference would that really make.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like so what if he's gay? So what if he's something nigga don't want to sleep with him? So what?
But you know that's what black folks do when they want to tear you down. They gonna put pedophilia on you, and they're gonna put the gay on you.
Like, because pedophilia is wrong though.
But they gonna put
But those are the two
pedophilia is
things.
wrong, and they think gay is wrong.
So those are the things.
And
that
as accepting as black people try to act like they are of the gays,
Say it.
they are the
Y'all,
most
somebody is
homophobic,
not telling the truth.
closeted
That's what I'm
people.
saying.
We are sexually repressed.
Mhm.
We are homophobic, and we're conservatives. When it all boils down to it, we conservative.
At least on
Right.
social media, it seems that way.
And here's another thing. people are trying to shame him for his sexual activity, even if he is gay. That's
my point.
black folks do
what
that. Black folks do. If he is gay, why does
So
it
what?
matter?
So
Why does it matter?
So what? Like all the things that he could have, that he allegedly did,
I got into
he's
it.
so stuck.
I got into it with somebody on Facebook, and this nigga, excuse me, this guy. I'm sorry, I'm saying that's only twice. That's only twice. He the first thing he gonna say is, I'm gay because a chick asked me one time on a podcast would I get my booty ate.
Oh my God.
And I was like, if she want to do it, go ahead.
This
Now he want to use he want to
to
use this against me. This is what I'm saying. This is how black folks do. They want to use your sexuality against you, and it's exactly what they doing to Diddy. You can't be rich without being gay, right? If you black, right? What Cat Williams said on Shannon Sharp the other week.
What?
You only make it if you wearing a dress.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He makes so much. I'm like, this is the same dude that was sitting up there with a wig on, and was a little extra to me. So like, I don't get it. Like, what is the big deal with that? Is all I'm saying.
I think it's the aspect of deception. It's like someone asked me one day, like, would you deal with a bisexual man? I want to know up front. First of all, no. Let's just make that clear. I probably wouldn't, but I want to know up front when you lie to me and make it seem like you are completely straight.
But that's you. If I'm trying to talk to you, I get that. And this is gonna be between me and you.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that I gotta go tell the whole community or world what my sexuality is, that part of
the fact that you gotta tell the community or be ashamed of what you do in your bedroom.
Because the community tears you down. That's why they're ashamed of it.
But the community are all doing stuff they don't want nobody to know.
Everybody got a secret.
Everybody in the bedroom got something they don't want nobody to know they doing in the bedroom.
I ain't telling you. I think that was the major point that I wanted to get out here tonight. I want to know, are those major points are going to be, are we still supporting him at all? Or are we supposed to be on nationwide boycott?
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped because it's bad boys for life.
Listen,
you found guilty, big rocking with them,
the
man.
opinion of everybody sitting here tonight has their own individual opinion. Journey with Church podcast, or myself, Trisha Reed, aka Miss E, ain't got nothing to do with what this man feels like or what this woman feels like. Okay, throw that out.
Ain't nothing. He has.
He's innocent, right? He ain't been charged.
Yeah, he has not been arrested.
Which is
except but there has.
But if
take somebody off,
if the feds, no, they ain't coming to get him for cats. They raiding his apartment and houses for
trying to find evidence
of what somebody else accused him of.
But before you even do that, they have to have had enough evidence to go and raid these.
But when you dealing with big money billionaires,
and number one, they gotta make an example out of him anyway.
Yeah. They want to embarrass him. They want to tear him down.
They got to make it look like they've done something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I feel like going back to what he said, 50 women, maybe not all 50 are telling the truth, but I do think that some of them got to be.
Yeah, come on. And I can't believe, listen, all the celebrities that are out there, I know y'all had, if this was truly going on, I know y'all had to know about it. So if y'all was supporting him and rocking with him, then when you knew he was doing this kind of,
and you said nothing.
And you said nothing. I don't know why you're saying it. You might as well still be rocking with them, because the only thing that's different is that everybody knows, that he did this, and everybody knows that she was rocking with him. So you might as well keep rocking with him, because there's no way y'all stood it. But even the people that's like, some people haven't talked on it, but some people have admitted. So he did this. He tried to touch me. He tried to get me upstairs. Tried to do this. Come on.
50 said Diddy tried to take him shopping. Try to take them to the mall shopping. But none of that matters, because none of it's wrong. None of it's wrong. Everything that The only thing he might be legally wrong about is flying in sex workers, apparently. Like,
Well, if he,
but they,
I
but
have a hard time. Like they say, come on, they say he killed Kim Porter. His own baby mama.
but that's just crazy. And if he, where's the proof?
You think he killed Biggie? You think he had something to do with Biggie?
No, no. I think Pop got himself killed when he jumped on old buddy. I think Biggie shouldn't have been on the West Coast after that. He shouldn't have been on the West Coast for 5-6 years after that.
And they were making songs which insinuated like it was some shot you, so yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't think they had nothing to do with it.
I don't know. I don't know, y'all.
Going back to R. Kelly, people are like, if y'all support him, y'all just as bad as he is. But I don't see nothing wrong. It's
I was at work saying
then,
that
when you think about
you looking
who he's referring to when he's making that song, he just gets so disgusted.
and
When you think about some of the words of the song, like what's that clip I sent you today? The P. Diddy song. I just sent it to you today. You might say
I didn't watch it.
When it was you were my girlfriend, but then you became like a brother. And you was my girl and you became like a brother.
Yeah. But still, like, yeah, that's my phone. You can get your life in that. Not ever do that again. You might have clicked on something to make you be asking me what I'm doing in my bedroom, girl. You better don't you ever.
But I'm gonna ask one more time. Somebody tell me, because is we still drinking Ciroc brandy or not? That's like my favorite.
Ciroc brandy.
Love, but you said
they got a Ciroc brandy.
No, it's
no.
I look here giving out free advertisement and stuff. But yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. So as long as somebody ain't saying nothing, but you say he not even like they separate. They separate time.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand.
Okay.
So I heard a saying once that said, "Don't judge me on my worst day." I have so many other good attributions. Why take my worst day and judge me? So piggybacking off of what you said, like, do I have to stop supporting him in the good areas because
that's a good take on it.
You know what I mean?
He opened up schools. He's donated. He's done a lot for people.
Yeah, I support.
My thing is, why do we have to turn on our people so quick? I'm from the era.
So quick, yeah.
We're from the era of OJ, free OJ. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. We was behind OJ, Michael Jackson. All
it's different, This We Too.
What's different? What's different?
Playing the women is what's different. I'm telling you, that's
and
it right there.
To speak up and say something.
Yes, women are what's different. Like you said, because they've been empowered and they're speaking up more. And they're not letting men. Well, some of them are, and it's just not going on forever. They finally saying something, and as they should. As they should. You raising how many?
But these ain't women. It's one woman in the allegation that did it, and one man. You see what I'm saying? And talking about his freak off parties. One, if you know Diddy having freak off parties, why are you going to his party?
That's a good point. That's what I'm saying. They supported him the whole all this time, but then now that it's public information and not just the celebrity tea. Now all of a sudden y'all don't mess with your boy no more. I don't understand. I'm just saying you might as well keep messing with him now if you was messing with him then. Because me personally, I would hope that if I knew that kind of stuff about anybody, that I wouldn't, rock with them like that, especially not.
And then I done seen people talking about some Bay Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all ain't like that. He ain't like that. He ain't like that. My boy, I just tagged him. I'm hoping he come on. Dre. Mm-hmm. He was calling Beyonce Bay Diddy, saying that she into some weird, like, you see what I'm saying?
Like the Illuminati stuff?
No. Like the whole whatever Diddy into, she into.
Like sex trafficking?
Yeah, all of it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because I don't Dre, he asked me want to come on. I said,
there you go. Dre. What was you saying about Beyonce and You said Bay did it the other day. What'd you say the other day? Tap in. There go Dre Day right there. He came right up. What up, my guy Dre Day?
That might be like
Like Dre Day. What? Can he come on?
If he's willing to.
Dre, you want to come on the screen? Let's see.
I've been trolling her. I'll be showing her fans, man. Don't give the hot. Look, if you know that I'm playing.
Is that what Dre is saying? Oh, Dre.
Listen. Help me out. Help me out, Dre. Bring them trolling fans. Bring them fans on over here.
Yeah, Dre. Hit the share button for me, Dre.
Bring them on over here.
Dre, I can't stand Dre. I believe every bit of he be trolling her fans. But besides that, I've seen people giving Beyonce and saying Beyonce is right up there, and Jay-Z, all them are together in all of this. Like I said earlier, why do we gotta believe the conspiracy?
At this time, it seems like they are all the whole, what do you call it? The whole organization, the whole hip hop community, like whatever it is, like because y'all were all there, like you said, y'all were at the brunches and the white parties. Y'all was there, y'all supported the whole time, but now all of a sudden that everybody knows, and not just y'all.
Let me tell you something. If Diddy say, "Hey, Big Rap, you want to come to a party?" Take that.
See, I'm different like that.
I'm in there like Buddha, because I know I'm not compromising my morals for nobody.
And that's,
you see what I'm saying? Like,
if I know you that type of person and you really doing that swimming, I'm not trying to.
And I'm saying there was drugging the girls and everything. So you would be in there having a good time knowing that somebody's child is
No, I would be in there. And when I see somebody's child being hurt, because I ain't by myself, but she ain't gonna let me go by myself. Hey, baby, we need to slide right quick. You see that? We need to get up out of here.
So he just leaving it.
We was in a compromising situation not too long ago. Last weekend, girl passed out, drunk, a whole situation happening.
And then you just left. You call the police and that because you know
the ambulance is on the way. Boom, in the car, we out. Like, I can't be affiliated with it or associated with it, and no.
That's why I don't need to be in them situations. Number one, I got to turn into an Inspector Gadget. And then I got to act like I'm the police. I'm going to be on the phone acting like I'm on the phone with somebody I know that's police. Yeah, because but like, I just don't see myself leaving nobody in that type of situation.
Oh, you going to say that?
I know I got to make sure, like, safety first. I got to watch out for me. But if I sit here and tell you that I'm gonna leave, so don't invite me to your stuff. Yeah. Because if you think that I would leave
just say you at the mall and you see a girl get smacked up by her old man, what you gonna do?
Yo, I have had it happen where I'm either calling the police or saying something to do.
Not calling the police, but are you?
I had said something. Yeah.
And you know,
I have so. And I have been told, mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
So,
look, you don't get it couples way. You don't get it married.
What up, LaShonda? Tell me what's going on.
Because then you be trying to be the mediator.
What's up, Shonda?
Me and them between those two, and now she's trying to.
And now she flip on you. That's true. And trying to learn my lesson from that too. But it's hard to sit there and watch somebody being attacked. And that's why too, like, I've learned not to place myself in certain situations. Yeah. Certain people I'm not hanging out with, I'm not going with, none of that, because I know what y'all are like when y'all get together. Mm-hmm. And so I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and fight. That's what y'all do, but don't bring me along, with you.
One of my titles is Captain Saber.
Yeah, so not me.
Keep me at the mix. So
yeah,
and I remember growing up, man. It was a lot of questionable things that, because remember the play used to be was get them drunk and try to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, before we actually grew up and started realizing what we doing was wrong, you would have liquor and stuff for the girls. You wouldn't give it to them like unknowingly.
But you would. I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, like if we're being honest. Because people were trying to get you intoxicated, but you got some.
But because everybody was trying to get laid.
Mm-hmm. But you got some people who are even younger guys that, and I would hope as adults you would say, "Yeah, no, I want you to be in your right mind. Like I want you."
Oh, as an adult, like if you ain't with the program sober,
yeah,
you shouldn't be in the situation drunk. That's the way I feel about it. Like you got to be with the program sober.
And giving somebody a couple of drinks to loosen up and maybe
It's different.
not make the
between
best
trying to
yeah.
slipping them
Drug,
something.
yeah. Because you know they wouldn't be.
I've been in a situation where somebody slipped my girl a drink. Not my wife, not my ex. And we was at the bar, spring break, Panama City.
Gotta be careful.
And she was at the bar and the guy decided to buy her a drink and brought the drink for her. I'm off somewhere else. I don't even know what's happening. Next thing I know, she didn't wet the air mattress, woke up screaming, throwing up, fighting me. I don't know what's going on. The next day after that, she don't even remember what happened.
That's people have been in compromising situation. And me, as you know, but especially like growing up, most of my friends were gonna be guys. Like I hung up this way. In college, I spent most of my time with the basketball team. Like, but it wasn't like it was strictly platonic. Now, how they felt about me, I don't know, but I know I didn't feel no way about them. But like even in them situations, like hindsight being 2020, it sounds good. How my friends are guys, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, I feel safe with them. I can hang out with them and lift weights. But should you
they'll be
really
the worst
be,
ones.
that's what I'm saying. Should you really place yourself in that
They
type
be
of
the
situation?
ones plotting on you. Let's get over here, lift the weights. We know she gonna have them tight shorts on. We gonna be looking at her while she lifts. We gonna be doing this, and we gonna invite her out. We gonna tell her to come to the house when ain't nobody there. You try. Shit don't work for you. I'ma try. Then when I try, if I happen to hit, let me turn the lights off and get my homeboy to slide in. It's
And
just,
then you know what? And then old girl is embarrassed about the fact that she put herself in that situation, and she don't want to tell nobody that she put herself in that situation. So she carries that with her for a long time. And now y'all all lost trauma within her for a long time. She's depressed, she's anxious, she's pulling out her hair for a long time. And then she's going to therapy and she, you know, she's watching these movies or listening to these empowerment and motivational speakers. And at some point she decides to go get her some help and take back her life. And then she starts telling people.
I feel like you trying to go back to the Bill Cosby.
I'm just saying that it happens in real life all the time.
No. Bill Cosby is innocent.
Oh, I'm so sure.
I'm positive of it. Them girls are taking Quaaludes on their own.
You're thinking about Bill Cosby that you see on the Cosby Show.
No, I'm thinking about America that we live in that will tear down a black figure. It's from Bill Cosby to Diddy. That's why we're so anxious from R. Kelly, from Michael Jackson,
regardless
to Bill Cosby, to R. Kelly. Every single time we tear down, we are so ready to cut our icons. What icons do we have left from?
But if they're
from what icons do we have left from yesterday?
Icons as in
male icons. That's Bill Cosby level. That's Diddy level.
What did that have anything to do with it? If they did it, they did it.
Because they're influences. They're positive influences.
People use their influence. I don't give a shit if you got a positive influence on somebody or not. If you out here abusing,
but I'm saying but see what he's been accused of is not abusing women.
He got accused of slipping people's shit in their drink.
Oh, Bill Cosby, yes. I'm talking about Diddy. I'm all over the place. Diddy, Bill Cosby didn't do that shit.
Like,
I don't care
whatever.
Bill Cosby.
Like I said, you thinking about Bill Cosby you see on the Cosby Show, not the Bill Cosby that you saw, like the stand-up comedian who talked, he got a filthy mouth and he talks about. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna wrap this up because he don't want. We're gonna agree to disagree.
So you think Bill Cosby really did it?
I think some of
R. Kelly did.
all of them that they're being accused of. And
well, in that case, all of us have done something.
I know I've done some things I had they had no business doing. No business doing, but harming other people.
Apparently, they went too hard. Because they waited 40 years to come say something.
Okay, so let me say I just talked to you about this. I've
been in a predicament years ago where I probably should have said something. And until this day, I feel like I can't, because I feel like saying this would cause so much turmoil. It just seems better to just not even talk about it.
And it's not even just women. I can't tell you how many patients I have that are men who have suppressed these kind of things or held them in, knew about it and held them in, and never wanted to tell nobody. And then all of a sudden they can't hold it in no more. You know, they're depressed, their wife is leaving them, they ain't, they're anxious, they can't go to work. And here they go, seeing me.
But we've all had, a lot of us have had things that happen to. I've had things that happen
We're not
to me.
talking about it happened to us. We're talking about the people who did it to us, who we are protecting.
I just find it very convenient that it happens when it happens. What up, Tony? What's going on?
The time frame and when it happens, I think, is irrelevant. I don't think that's
at all. And I think that's weird.
I think it ought to be a time frame before you come accusing somebody.
And some states don't even have a statutory.
No, that's why that murder and R word is. I don't think it's no
statute limitations
in a lot of states. In most states, I'm assuming.
As it shouldn't be. As it shouldn't be. And like I said, a lot of people are not coming out because they are still trying to protect the people that hurt you. You can't heal when you're trying to protect the person that hurt you. And then what if you have children with this person, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So now you're trying to protect, because he's great dad. He can do nothing to the kids. He's a provider. He's a protector when it comes to the kids. But it's horrible to me. You know what I'm saying? Then what? And so women protect. And not even just women. Men do it too. They just hardly ever speak up.
I agree. It seems like speaking out would
make things worse. Sometimes people think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes we just deal with it ourselves on an individual level. If I can find some healing myself, if you did something to me, you harmed me, I don't have to ever speak to you again to forgive you. Right. Because forgiveness is for me, not for you. So I can decide that I'm not going to let that pain and trauma control my life anymore. So I'm releasing it, into the atmosphere, into wherever you want to go. Write it down, burn it up, something.
Diddy has not been arrested.
I mean, he said allegedly.
Diddy, they done raided his house, they done got supposed evidence, and he still ain't been arrested or charged with anything.
Let's talk about Sexy Red, okay?
What about?
I want to know. Tag somebody who loves Sexy Red. From what I understand, guys actually like her more than females.
Smash.
That's not even what you said before you came.
That was off the record.
Yeah, that was off the record. Nope. See, now he's putting on a show. That is not what he said.
What did I say?
On the camera. We were talking about Sexy Red and the fact that, feel like a lot of guys like her more. And tell me what you said, why you feel that way. Because she's what?
Unapologetically herself.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really argue with that. You can't really beat that as a woman and a man are like.
But to somebody who really genuinely doesn't seem to care if her hair is not perfect all the time when she walks out the door, or she ain't got on a perfect, somebody else perceived to be the perfect outfit when she walks out the door. She seemingly really does not care.
Yeah, but see, for me, that would be a turnoff because she seems not to care about smells. So,
Listen, he didn't say nothing like this. Like he was on.
That was all. Nah. If Sexy Red wasn't Sexy Red and she was just walking down the street, you probably wouldn't pay her no attention. But hood guys would always love her because she didn't care one bit about what you thought about her. And that's what's attractive about everybody. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I wanted to talk to her because there was a picture that was going around recently of her, and she was waiting to get on a plane. There was somebody, I think Drake had flew, he was getting ready to fly in somewhere. So she had on a red jogging suit, her belly was out, hair wet, she just looked like one of us. Yeah. Right? Wedding. Like the jogger set. That's what I wore to Miami. I'm the jogger set. So somebody shared it and they said she's so fine or something like that. And the women that jumped on this post, now I know you lying, I know you playing, you can't be for real. Like what?
Women hate women, man. We already know that. Women hate women. Y'all hate each other. Y'all gotta.
We're not gonna speak for women in general. We're gonna speak for
Women
certain people.
hate women.
So we was gotta speak stereotypically.
I get what he's saying though, because
It's a fact.
I'm a woman up because I'm a woman, and I'm not gonna let him sit here and like.
I think what he's saying is like a girl can post a picture, right? And I look at it, I'm like, oh, yeah, before I told you, like, oh, she's cute, this is cute. But in that picture, you will have 50 girls that will be like, damn, she couldn't put no lotion on her feet. You know, like
You're gonna always
find something.
That nail got chip paint on it, or
Yes. She know that
like,
showing. You know,
and not just that, women historically have been known to just
be catty,
not just catty, hateful, mean, ugly
to each other.
So you got a hood rat like Sexy Red. Don't have we ain't from the front like that ain't what she is. That's what we ain't gonna do.
What is
and I would a hood rat, somebody that's unapologetically from where they from. They how they from, they don't care about nothing. They come out, they it's just them. Like somebody from the hood that don't care that they from the. Not that you should care you from the hood.
I'm from the hood, and I don't really care that
What hood you from? What's it?
I'm from the Bronx.
We ain't talking about New York hood. Even though New York hood rats probably. Memphis hood rat. Ain't she from Memphis?
no, that's the Ripper thing.
Oh, what Sexy Red from Texas?
I don't know.
Wherever she from, that's what she represents. Like you would call a hood rat somebody that came from lower class and came up. She came up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Lil Rilla, all of them, they came up. And she just, it's something so sexy about a woman that just
don't care.
She say her piece thing sometimes. Like
that's what I think. It's actually like a good quality to have. I do.
It's
think
a good quality to some people.
I do think some people. Yeah.
Because for me, I feel like my woman represents me. So you can't come out the house looking any kind of way.
But some people don't care about that.
You know? And some people don't.
Some people walk out the house with bonnets. Some women will be like, I will never leave my house with a bonnet. So I think it just depends on like what you.
But if she's the bonnet girl, and the Uggs slide girl that's dirty and got mud on them and been wearing them 100 years, and which we all see, and we all have that friend that's like that we just love to death. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's her appeal. She's that friend that's like
I feel like she how do you say it, like living vicariously through someone. She does what a lot of women want to do without being judged by them.
It says when
she's being judged, but she doesn't care about it.
But a lot of women are afraid of that judgment. A lot of women are afraid to live like that and do those things.
Because my motto is I used to care a lot about what people thought about me, how they see me, my character, blah, blah. But now it's not that I don't care anymore how people see me. It just depends on who it is, right?
I think it's okay to care about how people feel about you.
And you should.
I really think it's okay. Like at the same, because for me, it's been a good thing and a bad thing. Like I was just saying, people see me one way, and I know I'm a completely different way, and I let them keep seeing me like this because I don't care. But then when you get into money situations and business situations, you need that situation to change. Mm-hmm. You need that look to change. Mm-hmm. Because you're dealing with a whole different
level.
Yeah, right.
Because there's a lot of things that I would like to do or say that I don't because of the profession that we in. So I do have to, I have to hold myself to a certain standard because I'm held to a certain standard. And sometimes I really want to say some stuff. I have to really, really, and this is like when, like I said, daily struggle and wanting to maybe post a certain thing. I actually made a TikTok today, if I'm being honest, and then I went back. I was like, you know what? Let me go and take it down because it got too much cursing in it. So yeah, like I do have a certain image, but I'm, I never lie to people. I get on here all the time. I say, sometimes I curse just so you know I curse. Because what you won't ever do is call me a liar and say I'm fake and pretending. I put down on some cuss, baby. Let me tell you.
I can't. You cuss in certain situations. Like if I'm with my partners, or even if I'm in the car with my wife, or I don't cuss around my children. I don't cuss around them. Yeah.
Time and place for everything.
So let me tell you though, for the past 2 years, I work in what are called FQHCs. I work in underserved areas in these different clinics for lower income people. So it has been the greatest freeing experience because they don't care. Right. If they feel effed up, they're gonna say, I just feel effed up. Like they just curse freely and they are themselves and all they want is some help. They don't have, like, they're not trying to put on this facade and come into you, sometimes if you feel like if you're in such a bad place mentally and emotionally, and you feel like it takes that curse word to describe what you're feeling like as a provider, that's exactly what I want you to say. Because there's no judgment zone, when you're in my office or sitting in front of the screen in front of me. So yeah, I love them. Like we sit in our office, me and my patients, and we be throwing down, bro.
And it makes it better because people need to know that, like, I can relate to you. I
absolutely
been. Yeah,
absolutely. And depending on who I'm seeing, if I have a 17, 18-year-old kid that comes into me, like I'm trying to speak like they speak. My kids, when I speak, like they love it. That actually take their because I'm talking to you like you, and I'm talking to your kid that loves hip hop and loves basketball.
Let me say this too. I have been on the other end of it, and because I am who I am, some people have assumed that I am okay with how they approach me, how they treat me, how they think that people.
I get that too.
You know what I'm saying? It's like just because I'm black, or like don't do that. I'm really not okay with that. But you think we can relate because. Does that make sense? Like I don't.
Oh yeah.
In order to do it though, I think I just have. And people tell me that all the time. I just have a good sense of. How you say it? Like I have a good sense of discernment. No, sense of something. But like I can talk to you and kind of just feel
character.
Yeah, I think it's character. Like I can talk to you and kind of sense what you like and who you are in like the first 3 minutes. And that's how we talk to each other.
Yeah, I can do that too, but it's so awkward with some like other ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? Like with the pale ethnicity, sometimes it'd be like, I know what you want to talk about, but I can't even go there with you just because it's not fun. Like they make jokes and they be like,
yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
Like,
I get what
you know what I'm saying? I'm not good at code switching. You see what I'm saying? I'm not good at that. You have to accept me as me, and sometimes I might say some foul language. Sometimes I might say something you completely disagree with. Like,
because I have to be honest, I don't know if I was standing and I'm in myself. It slips out so smoothly because I've done it so long. Like I can be in a meeting with like the president, and I'm coming like a whole board meeting or whatever, and they just know me so well outside that if I like easily let a curse word come out and they just like what I'm gonna do with it.
But you can't forgive me for the N-words.
That's different.
That's what I'm talking about. Women right there. We don't use the N-word.
Now here we go. Listen, let's move on because it's about to run out of time. We have to go. And so now we're gonna get into like we only have that much time left. Let's talk about relationships. I want to talk about makeup gifts, and I want to know everybody's opinion on makeup gifts. I'll start with mine.
What you mean by
makeup gifts? Like
we get a makeup.
Like we got into it. Oh, like I messed up, so I'm gonna have to buy you. I'm gonna have to buy you something. Makeup. Yeah. Yeah. So let's ask you. Have you ever been given a makeup gift?
Yes. Yes.
What was it?
Shoes, money, going somewhere, eating. That I can think off the top of my head.
And how do you feel? Like, how did it make you feel?
It was like, bye. You know what I'm saying? Because I obviously we're bumping heads right now. You thought this was gonna make it better, you know? And you're not gonna sit here and keep trying to buy me something.
But it also depends on the offense. You got to tell what the offense was. What is he making up? No, because some makeup gifts might come because you snapped on your wife and it was uncalled for. Some makeup gifts might be,
and that fixes it.
I cheated on you.
And that fixes it.
A gift don't fix you. Like you got gift. Now me snapping on you, that might, everybody has to rough that.
What's gonna happen is every time you snap on me, you're gonna say, I'm gonna go buy her some shoes, she'll be okay. You're gonna continue to snap on me and the problem isn't really being addressed.
I can't
But
afford
you
to
took
go
but
buy
you-
that.
but you technically you didn't have at any point you got any of those makeup gifts and just like, yeah, nah, I don't even want them to keep that. Honestly, what's up, Tisha?
No,
I think I-
what up, October? DJ October.
I think I definitely took them.
You took every gift, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been given a makeup gift?
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel to give it a makeup gift?
This girl, I'm gonna take this. Keep it pushing. Cause she's stupid. She thinks she bought me a polo. I'm good. No.
So you feel the same way? A lot of
No. It depends on the offense.
So you think if it's just something like we got into it, then it's alright for me to buy you some flowers.
Yes. Okay. This is what I gotta make. A girl one Christmas decided she was gonna buy me a waffle press for Christmas.
Okay.
At this point, you ain't never seen me eat a waffle. Not even at Waffle House. You ain't seen me eat a waffle. You decided to buy me a waffle. I know that you didn't think about this. This was not considerate of me. You went to the
Store about something that you really want
for $10 and gave it to me. So then she come back with the polos and a pair of shoes or something.
And you took the what? What you do with Waffle Iron?
Oh, she took that back that day.
So you sent that
Christmas, I don't want this.
What?
You didn't think about it. I done went and spent a couple of bands on her for Christmas.
So she only didn't spend enough money on you.
She spent like, I can tell when she tore off the little yellow sticker from the Dollar General store and tore it off. Here you go, take that back with you. I don't want nothing to do with this. Matter of fact, we ain't even kicking it today. You can leave.
But that's a different topic. I can different.
Now, if you cheat on me, don't even worry about no gift. Gifts ain't gonna never fix it because
But that's
this gonna take
like
work.
Kobe Bryant when with Vanessa, he went and bought her this brand new
A 24 karat diamond ring, I fix anything, baby. That joint was 20, 35, 60 carats or something. Like,
I'm at least gonna say
if you got
we're gonna have to really, really make up first, and we're gonna have to be in a good place first.
If
but
I'm
in our healing, no. I'm saying me. During the midst of our healing process, I don't need you to buy me nothing.
if
That's not fixing anything.
if I'm rich, no, because that, like you said, I'm with you. You know what? You're right.
Yeah. In the midst
Why
of it,
buy you something? Like, let's get this situated.
Yeah. I don't want to talk to you. I want to see you. I want to smell you.
Well, then we ain't working nothing out. So then,
that's right. So why are you coming to buy me? Why are you buying?
I ain't buying. If you leaving me for cheating, then go ahead and go. You ain't my type of chick if you leave me for cheating.
First of all, that's definitely a whole other.
Cheating ain't always the reason that leave somebody.
I'm saying that's not the subject.
So if you leaving me for cheating,
we are saying
what kind of gift? What kind of gift would make up?
Nothing. I don't want your flowers. I don't want to go out because I don't like you right now.
So how can we make up?
By fixing the problem.
But you don't want to talk, and you don't like me, and you don't want to answer the phone.
Well, first of all, sometimes you do need that time to process it. Like, give me my space.
Okay, how many space? How long is your space?
Subjective.
And while you are getting your space, can I be getting my fixing?
Oh my God. What?
What you mean by getting your no? No, that's adding to the problem. Why are we doing that?
I ain't responsible for him.
Okay.
The point is,
Are we married? Are we dating? Are we living together? Like
It doesn't matter. A relationship is a relationship. And
Right.
even if we're friendship, even if it's we cousins, and something happened between me and you, I don't want you showing up at my house talking about Trish. I bought you this bottle of some Ciroc brandy. Let's sit down and talk. No, let's sit down and talk. And I'm not even worried about the Ciroc brandy.
Well, I would bring the Ciroc because if we got into it, I'd be like, let's have a few drinks.
and this is not even
Let's
just
talk
like
about
this.
it.
This can be any type of relationship.
What-
That's
what
what
I
I
just
just said.
said,
My
it
mom
could
has
be-
been into it before, and I ain't talked to her in a week or two, and then she'll text me, I cook. And I be like, girl, bye. I can eat your food. Like, what?
Yeah,
And
my mama be into it, and she be like, "JR, I got to come down and eat. I'm on my way."
Yeah, I do
I'm
cook.
on my way.
Or I tell my sister to bring it. That would make me so mad.
Women are different with moms and guys are different with their moms. So
The point is, it's like, mama, you know you made me mad, and you think that we're just gonna continue on in life like
We
nothing
did it for
happened.
years, and that's why
Right.
That's why we were always at each other's throats because
She's gonna
we
cook.
just. Or
you
no,
cook
no,
some chitlins
but
like
like
Ned had the other day. You get me, girl.
at some point, shut up. At some point, you just get to the point where you're tired of being mad. You miss this person, and so you pick up like nothing never happened. But then it's gonna
Shout
happen
out
again.
Nate Bell for tapping in.
But then you get into it again, and stuff keeps happening because you never sat down
Hey,
and
Tika.
fixed the situation, and
Right.
that was the nature of.
But how big
chaos
it?
for many years.
It also depends on how big the situation is. Like, just say me and my wife, like we'll get into it because she don't look for stuff. Like I sent her to the store for some hot dogs, and she'll swear ain't no hot dogs in the whole Walmart. And then hot dog in the whole Walmart. And then I get her to FaceTime me and walk her straight to the hot dogs. So we'll be into it about that. Then, if which I don't see myself stepping out of line, but just say I upset her. Well, baby, I got you a Reese's Pieces cup because I know that's your favorite, and I'm sorry.
Different.
Like
Like
that.
that's something that's sweet, but I'm talking about extravagant. Like, yeah, don't go and do something crazy and out the way to me and then go buy me a new car. We had
But what's crazy and out the way that a car won't fix?
what?
Okay,
So you saying this is a nice car? I ain't even mad at you no more.
like what did I do though?
It
to
could
make
be
you not mad?
okay. Maybe it could be cheating. Maybe it could be financially.
Cheating how?
Because you don't think cheating, any kind of cheating is cheating.
No, I think cheating is cheating. I don't always think it's a reason to leave.
You never heard me say that before. You never.
But that's what I'm saying. I think cheating is cheating. I just don't always think cheating is always.
And
Nah.
Yeah,
If your partner is a habitual cheater, then yeah, you need to get on somewhere. But
because then it's abusive.
yeah. Other than that, like they mess up one time.
And you know, you're talking about like Diddy and all these people. And you know how many people like are physically aggressive to their spouses or girlfriends, and the minute that they're done, they go out and buy them these gifts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think no woman should abuse.
That's not put up.
So I don't speak from that, coming from that. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what I'm saying.
now I'm not saying it doesn't happen because it's been times where people try to act like things won't get physical, and you'd have been with somebody this long, 100 years, things ain't never got physical. I done seen family members, I ain't gonna say which one, but long time married, 100 years, when they were younger, getting into it and learning things. I done seen, but I ain't never seen no balled up fist unless it was coming from the woman. You know what I'm saying? Or
You ain't talking about what the question. Like
The point is,
what's the
like,
question?
so I have a boyfriend, we together, right?
Right? No,
He
boyfriend shouldn't put your hands on you.
He just
No.
So
That's unacceptable.
you see what I'm saying? So I guess
I mean, where he hit you at?
It's not funny.
Okay, it's not.
We don't.
No, we don't.
So listen,
unless
there is no
it is,
unless.
it's always
You know,
certain
you don't ever have
situations.
a reason to put your hands on anybody.
I mean, not ball up a fist, but man,
That is
no,
not,
okay, I'm just learning. I'm trying.
No, that's not. Okay.
You sure?
Don't put your hands on me.
He about to be on suspension too. So y'all, shit, damn. What's the
Man, y'all love that.
No,
Women love that. Like relationships don't never turn.
I said it's never okay.
And you forgave a man for being physical with you.
I said I did.
So
My husband being physical.
that's what I'm saying. So don't act like
no, that's
it
not what
doesn't
I
make it right. I'm not saying it's right.
It started off.
It,
I'm like, you know what you do is control my show. Now we're gonna do this in line.
Let me
Right,
back.
that's right.
Let me, okay.
It is never okay for a man to put his hands on a woman, and I say it every time. It's also not okay the other way around. Keep your hands to yourself. So there is no such thing as depending on the situation.
But
if I
understand sometimes
somebody
it
cheating, it's just like no. We know what happens.
I've seen my mama whoop my dad a few times.
We know what happens.
It's never okay.
Right.
And I want everybody out there to know tonight that I don't know why he's tripping and saying
It's, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying it happens.
Yeah, we know it. We know it happens, but we saying you said a minute ago it depends on the situation.
Nah, I was just bullshit.
But we ain't. So we are not gonna joke around about domestic violence. Okay. My apologies to you. Anyway, listen. So let's move on from that.
You had she upset.
Yeah.
I was trying to upset you.
You know,
like I was trying to upset you.
when it comes to like I said, I'm never gonna not admit that I haven't forgiven people who have been abusive to me. I can't even tell you that some of the relationships that I've been in were so violent that when I went into my relationship, I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm supposed to be fighting this relationship or hurting this next relationship because I've been so used to it from the
You
last.
should never say F you to each other. I'm a firm believer. Now, I talk a lot of noise, but me and my wife, like, we don't say F you to each other. We don't say ugly. Man, we don't say ugly things.
I used to. And yeah, I've said it. I don't now. But like I've said some mean and evil, hurtful things in several of my past relationships, including the one I'm in right now. Some things that I'm not proud of.
And we all do, but I, with me being old, I'm like 13 years older than my wife. When we started dating and we got serious and things, we got married, I laid down rules out. Even when we mad, remember we still love each other. It's some things you can say that you can't take back. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you come and buy me the gift, the damage is done.
Yeah. I think
I'm sorry.
Gifts gotta come back. Gifts need to come after we've healed. Yeah. After we've already made up. You know, we've talked it out, we've communicated, and now we're in a good place.
How you like
now
to make up? How you like when you make up? What you want to do? You want to lay around and watch TV?
Lay around, watch TV, cuddle, and yeah.
That do be.
Yeah, that's like that I can say because that means at some point in that we've communicated and we fixed it. But yeah, bringing me a gift in the midst of you
soon as it happens.
Yeah, it took no effort for you to do that.
Exactly.
With sacrifice and the work comes in you changing your behavior so this does not continue to happen. Don't give me no money just because you want me to walk away.
And because now you think the next time you do it, all you got to do is buy me something, and then we're gonna be good.
Yeah.
So women, don't get
now, if a guy cheat on you, how long does it take before you don't bring it up no more after you forgive?
I think that depends on the situation, the people. It just depends on who you are. But I think that when somebody cheats, it's hard to come back from that because you don't have that trust anymore. So it just depends on how hard he's trying to build that trust again. You know,
sometimes you can try too hard.
Yeah, you can try too hard too.
Sometimes you can try too hard.
I don't know how long it takes. It could take years. It could take months.
Like, when do you stop bringing it up?
When I probably stopped bringing it up 2 years ago. When I'm healed.
I still think, like, yeah, like, I'm not gonna say and tell you.
And how long ago it was?
The first time we was married. The first time we was married. So Kristen was a baby. I can tell you how old was Kristen? 22 years ago. 22 years ago.
And you just stopped bringing it up.
I'm not gonna say
6
that.
months
No,
ago?
I was exaggerating, being sarcastic, but sometimes like I see, this person floating around social media and I might just bring it up. But as far as arguing and stuff about it, I don't.
Yeah, I ain't arguing, but I'm gonna be like, oh, you're the girlfriend. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Like, I
exactly
put it like that.
Like, look, your little girlfriend, and I see you.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
But anyway, yeah. So yes,
Y'all
accept
talk.
your friend request, but you can keep following me, my girl. Anywho, yeah. So like, these people be like, we all live in this.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't
We
mad at
moved
you.
on.
Well, we have definitely moved on.
You mad at
But
us.
every once in a while, I'll be like, oh, girl, So I'm honest.
Hey, it's hard to get over a cheating situation. It's hard. It's rough.
All right. So we talked about that. So probably we're gonna have to come back and talk about balance and change the next time. That's probably all we got time for tonight. So thank you everybody so much. We got Kristen on here. She's ready for me to go. Tanisha and Nabel and LaRachel and Drede and
DJ October.
DJ October, Nikki Amy, Honey Thomas, Renee Bun Richards, Sonya, Cindy Mix, Melia Smith, Sharon Graham, my girl LaShonda Tillman, Tawana Williams, and Tracy, and Michelle Franklin, and Freedom's Butterfly, Carla Delaney, and Ann Williams, and my husband Chris Reed, and Betty, my cousin, and Sultan, and QS, the Marvin, and Bedtime, and Edith Harris, and Vincent Nichols, and Ruby Hobbit, Toppins, everybody who tuned in tonight to Journey with Church, the podcast. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming and kicking with your girl. Thank you to the one guest that was tardy, and the one who everybody is suspended. So I need some co-hosts to come and join me for next time, because you got 1 week suspension, and damn if you ain't got 2. All right, let's go ahead and
Give the black guy more. Give the black guy more.
We be talking about this stuff before we get on here, and then you flip it, change it
What
out.
do we talk about?
You eat this. Anyway, everything we say here tonight has been alleged, okay? And your girl is always gonna be in support of the woman, especially the black woman. So that's what I think we gotta do. He is free.
Oh. I ain't even paying attention.
However, I am not responsible, and I can't change anybody's opinion. That's not what I.
Man, free
He has
Diddy,
the right to have his own opinion, and as do you. So all hearts and minds are clear. We're gonna go ahead and close this out. We'll see you back next Tuesday night right here on Journey with Trish, the podcast, or YouTube live if you're watching from there. 7 p.m. Central, and I can't wait to see you back next week. I can't even think of their names, but we got some BBWs that's gonna be in the building with us next week, and I'm very excited about that.
I mean, what is BBW?
Some BBWs. BBWs.
I do know. Well,
okay, but anyway, we're gonna have some fine ones in the building. So come on back. They're gonna tell you all about what they are doing right now. Ready? Father God, in the name of Jesus, God, we come to you tonight as humbly as we know how. We thank you for allowing us the opportunity to be able to join together here tonight and speak on some topics that are, all the rage in our community. Some are negative, some are positive, but we hope that we've just gave some honest opinions, and that we've been a help to somebody tonight as far as addressing their mental health. God, we hope that anybody that is in the middle of any violent situations right now, that you would give them the strength and the energy that they need, the empowerment that they need to free themselves from them situations. Thank you. We love you. In Jesus' name, God bless y'all, and good night. Good night.
You got me messing up.